climax of this evening. Please welcome into the cage, Wilfried Edmund.
From Team Magnum in Paris. Walks his way down to the Contenders cage for our main event. Middleweight title action, Contenders 17. Wilfried brings a 50% win rate coming by TKO. Excellent wrestling. A very talented submission artist. Has very long legs, as we talked about before, enabling him to get body triangles from the back.
Please welcome to the cage, Jason Radcliffe.
Jason Radcliffe fighting out Tiger Muay Thai. He's here in the building for the middleweight title. Dean Mida here with Mark Heath on the commentary, bringing the action from Contenders 17. Radcliffe, very athletic, very powerful striker, KO in his right hand. I mean, this guy, very active and animated, man. He's just crazy to watch.
Every so often in fighting, a fighter comes along that you think has got something a bit special. And in Jason Radcliffe,
Both
these guys are all about business tonight.
5-minute rounds in the Contenders middleweight division here at Contenders. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening. Introducing to you first, fighting in the red corner, from Team Magnum in Paris, put your hands together for Wilfried Edmund. And opponent standing across the cage in the blue corner, from Tiger Muay Thai. Put your hands together for Jason the Assassin Radcliffe. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout will be for the Contenders middleweight title. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Dan Overheady.
Get the feeling we might be about to see something very, very special indeed.
Watch for Radcliffe to dominate and establish a top position if he can't get in with the strikes. He's going to come out
Here we
like
go.
fireworks.
Don't blink.
Big leg kicks
Nice
again.
leg kick, that's one of his strengths. Brutal
Working on
leg
those,
kicks.
yeah, working on those in Tiger Muay Thai. Just really perfecting the technique, coupled with his innate ability to draw that power from that frame. It's just something to watch. Nice rear kick
Nice
by
head
Wilfried.
kick there from Edmund. Letting Jason know he's not going to have it all his own way.
Now, we talked about the southpaw stance of Wilfried, and I know Radcliffe was saying that he had so many southpaw training partners in Tiger Muay Thai, and they were at a higher level, so he's not going to be any stranger to somebody standing across from him in the southpaw stance.
Absolutely.
And he's taking his time. He was pouring out with that lead hand. He's trying to gauge the distance, and he's trying to work on his timing here.
He's got that right hand locked and loaded though, look at it. And also with the southpaw versus orthodox, watch from a technical standpoint, the lead leg. You want to have your lead leg outside your opponent, gives you more options for angles and levels of attack. So the battle really is to get that lead leg outside your opponent in this kind of matchup.
Radcliffe looking for a way in. It seems like he's loaded up here with that right hand. Perhaps right, yeah, like a rear kick. Something from the rear that was going to come, and he delivers it. But I mean, we know Wilfried is not scared. He's been here before. He's been in some absolute wars. I mean, he recently went to a decision with Andy Clamp, and Andy Clamp is a beast of a fighter. And if he doesn't finish you, you're something special.
This is very, very cagey in the early going. You know, Radcliffe obviously respects Edmund. He's not coming out trying to just blitz him and finish him quickly. He knows Edmund's here potentially for the long haul. He's really working his way into the fight. Oh, and there he throws that big right hand right into the solar plexus. Edmund pushes him to the fence.
Edmund now forcing that body down, looking for that ankle pick. He's going to try and drop down and attack the legs of Radcliffe and establish a top position. Radcliffe using that overhook, that whizzer. Nice elbows.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to open up Brutus perfect from that position.
You can knock people out from that position. We've seen it happen.
Radcliffe so calm and collected in his fight. He's taking instructions from his corner. Yeah. Edmund is looking to ankle pick. What he's trying to do is get low on the ankle and pull the ankle away and then suck Radcliffe's body away from that cage. But Radcliffe doing the correct thing. He's got a really wide base and keeping it heavy using that overhook. Referee splits it up.
See. Again, measured. Edmund throws that backhand maybe for the first time. Radcliffe locked and loaded with that right hand all the time.
Edmund seems like he's holding back here, even with that right hand. He didn't really commit with that full range of power, just putting it out there. Could be looking for the takedown, but I mean, I think he ate an inadvertent low blow.
I honestly don't think you're going to want to come out and stand with Jason Radcliffe. Certainly not when he's fresh. So maybe Edmund's plan is, as I suspected, to make Radcliffe work in this first round, grind him against the fence, make him carry his weight, see if he can deplete some of that cardio.
Radcliffe now looking for the key that opens the lock. He's pouring out with that lead hand. It gauges his distance and lets him know which member of the arsenal to fire, whether that's that kick, whether it's the punch, whether it's the rear hand. Been working diligently on arguably the best striking facility in Asia at Tiger Muay Thai. He's a body kick there. I don't know if that hurt him because it enabled Wilfred to try and secure this takedown, but Radcliffe excellent with the knee on the inside.
Very nice knee.
And he fires off beautifully. Use those forearms to force Wilfred down and away. That
seems to be Edmund's game plan, certainly in the first round, is to try and shoot for the takedown on Radcliffe. Radcliffe now cutting the ring off. He's getting Edmund up against the fence. You do not want to be there against Jason Radcliffe. He's got to get away from that fence.
Radcliffe very focused. He's very patient. He's looking for this knockout. He always looks for the finish, but I love how he's so patient. It's evident of his training, going over training with the best, literally, in the world. And it's showing here tonight. He's not forcing anything. He's not making silly mistakes where he can get countered.
You see Edmund has thrown that left high kick quite a few times now. And while it's an effective strike for a southpaw, there's always the danger that Radcliffe picks up on that. You can time it and counter with the right hand over the top.
Radcliffe's very aware of that overhand left. You can see he's keeping his hand up, his right arm nice and tight. He's watching out for that hook. We know Wilfred's got some power in those punches, but as of yet, he's not committed. He's not really put anything behind it. If he wants to get this takedown, he needs to make Radcliffe miss and then shoot under, change levels and shoot under.
Really wary of Radcliffe coming in.
Now this is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. It's a title fight. So now this could be a way of conserving your energy. That these fighters are not taking any chances that will unnecessarily utilize too much strength, sap them. You know, so they're being smart here. They're, you know, top-level fighters on a top show, and they've come here to win. And they're really. See, now he's jabbing. I like the way Edmund is firing at that jab.
Yeah. You've got to watch the kick behind that as well. He does that very well. He's thrown the head kick 4 or 5 times. Want to drop that down to the solar plexus, to the legs. Start mixing up the levels with that kick. Don't make it too predictable.
Radcliffe stalking, cutting off. Wilfred Edmund. Yes. Oh, big knee for his troubles. Radcliffe making Edmund pay for that attempt.
Get the feeling that Radcliffe is zeroing in on his target now. He's closing the distance. He's got Edmund up against the fence. Edmund drops that kick in a bit lower this time, that left kick.
Radcliffe, very humble man. Wanted to shout out to his trainers and his family for supporting him through his endeavours in the fight game, and it's showing tonight. Pouring out with that lead hand still. Look, he's cocked that right side of his body, lifting that lead leg up. Looks like he's maybe loading up for a rear kick.
He loves that rear kick, Edmund, the left kick. Radcliffe not already thrown many kicks. He's got really brutal leg kicks. he throws a kick that lands, pushes Edmund away. Edmund still circling with his back to the fence.
When we asked Edmund how he was going to win, he said, KO submission, I'll pick the round. Oh! Big right hand from Radcliffe. Edmund springs into grapple mode. Radcliffe doing the correct thing, stuffing the head, using his hips very heavy. Edmund needs to try and lift Radcliffe up. He's get underneath, implement his feet. He can't be on his knees here. He needs to come up, put the soles of his feet on the mat, and use his whole body to lift Radcliffe up. Radcliffe coming in very comfortable and confident with this fight. He's saying he's done his research, he's watched the tape, and he doesn't see any improvement in Edmund's game since his last fight.
He did not want to be there with Radcliffe, ground and pound. Edmund does well to get back to his feet. You see he's bleeding.
Radcliffe alluded to his camp. It was the best camp he's ever had. And this is showing because he's being very tactful. He's not wasting any unnecessary energy, utilising the most full, nice knee.
Very nice.
Edmund's bloodied up now.
He's wearing that damage, and you get the feeling Radcliffe is just taking him apart bit by bit at the moment. It's a different sort of Jason Radcliffe performance.
Yes, it's like watching a different fighter, but I mean, this is the evolution of his journey. He knows the skill set he's got. We all do, but he's got to make sure he takes these wins and gets these belts, and the powers that be will come knocking. He'll start getting calls from the top boys in the UFC because he's very, very likable guy, very confident, and he's got the skills to back it up.
That's why I say he's got the X factor. He's got that kind of aura about him, which makes people want to watch him fight, and he's putting on a very mature performance here.
He never looks past the fight either. He always makes sure he keeps his sights. Edmund now dropping down for a takedown. He's leaving his back too far up. He needs to think about keeping his back more straight, so trying to get underneath Radcliffe. Sucks the leg out, switching to the double, but Radcliffe defending correctly. He's putting pressure on the head, looking for the underhooks. Edmund needs to work here. The referee's looking on. He can't allow Radcliffe to stall and defend and get separated because he's worked so hard and avoided those damaging, punishing shots when he comes in. Look at the single leg. He needs to lift that leg up and then run the pipe and circle round to his right and bow his body almost like he was a Japanese karate black belt for that takedown to finish. But the end of the round commences and Edmund noticeably bloodied up.
Yeah, he's well. And this is exactly what Edmund would have wanted. He wanted to be in the third round with Radcliffe. Unfortunately for him, Radcliffe doesn't look like he's diminished in any way.
His camp in Thailand, that would have been tip-top. Conserved with the heat and the humidity, it really builds champions. And this is what Radcliffe is working towards, to be a champion. Oh, now there's some viciousness in the punches of Edmund. That's what he needs, with that intent.
He's got to put some devil, hasn't he, in his work. Make Radcliffe take notice.
Radcliffe now looking for the jab. Not sure what happened there.
What's that?
He looked to the ref, but the ref said carry on. Edmund now with his hands low, he needs to keep those hands nice and high, keep bumping that jab out and watch for the right attacks from Radcliffe. He's cocked up for that right hand and that rear
right
body
kick again. He's thrown that several times. Radcliffe has blocked it every single time.
Radcliffe using some head movement now, able to slip.
You can see that Radcliffe is acknowledging the power that Edmund has in his left hand.
Notice that Edmund as well, he's putting some more vicious intent in his punches, and that said to Radcliffe, be careful of those punches. Makes him think upstairs, then Edmund goes downstairs.
Yeah.
Excellent tactics. But again, against this cage, somebody with such good balance and core stability and takedown defense as Radcliffe, it's going to be difficult. He needs to get underneath him and lift him up off the ground.
Yeah, he's really got to make this position pay, because he's had this a few times now. He's got to get the takedown if that's what he's after. That's clearly what he's after. He's eating a couple of elbows there as well.
Yeah, he's stopping Edmund getting the double. That's what Edmund needs. He needs to get either the high crotch or clasp both legs to get underneath for the double.
Excellent balance from Radcliffe. Excellent takedown defense thus far.
And this will take these fighters into the championship rounds in the next round with their cardio tested, because this takes it out of them.
Absolutely.
It's wrestling up against the cage. Both fighters, Radcliffe is defending and Edmund is attacking.
Edmund is bleeding profusely from the nose. That's going to be interrupting his breathing, depleting his cardio. Radcliffe looks basically the same as he did in the first round to me.
Radcliffe firing that right hand down the pipe. Like to see him utilise some more combinations. At the moment, he's just throwing singular strikes to mask those kicks and punches in between each other. Pouring out that right body shots there for Radcliffe. If he can pour out that left hand and go low.
Real tactical battle we're engaged in here. You can see Radcliffe really thinking his way around the puzzle that's Edmund. Superman punch there from Edmund, came up a bit short. But again, Dean, as you say, he's showing a bit more malice now, a bit more devil in his work.
Oh, nice body shot there. Yeah, that was
vicious.
There all day. That right body shot, left hook, and then rear kick. Like to see that combination from Radcliffe.
The leg kicks there as well on that southpaw lead leg.
Yeah, if he was to chop away with that rear kick.
See, Edmund has thrown the left high kick several times without success. Is he trying to set something up or just hoping one of them is going to land?
An orthodox jab from Edmund, saying he's perhaps masking something, and that would be the takedown. You can see Radcliffe is hot on his feet to move out of the way. He knows that takedown's coming. Wilfred Edmund's got to disguise that takedown. And then he gets it. I mean, the dexter. Oh, he got the double leg. But Radcliffe is straight back up. Look at that. Pops straight to his legs, turns in, puts the knee in for good measure.
Oh, Radcliffe switched beast mode on. Just gets straight back up and slams him with a knee.
Now that's a statement from Radcliffe. I can pop back up. You've got to work to take me down and hold me there.
Edmund taking big gulps of air now. Both guys just, Edmund's eyes wide.
30 seconds left in this round, and Edmund noticeably breathing from his mouth, and that could be a broken nose there. He's bleeding quite profusely from the nose, as you alluded to, Mark. This could make an effect here in the later rounds if it goes that far.
Also, of course, breathing with your mouth open, as old-time boxing folks will say, makes you more susceptible to getting knocked out.
Radcliffe now taking that back, looking for that knee.
Nice knee. And we're going into the championship rounds. Edmund looks pretty happy with himself.
Edmund's confident that he's secured that round. Radcliffe, again, look, this is the professionalism of Radcliffe. He's over in his corner.
Does Edmund think the fight's over?
Yeah, see, Edmund here thinking it's 3 rounds.
Yeah, I think Edmund thought the fight's over, but it's 5 rounds. It's 5 rounds.
Yeah. Interesting turn of events here.
Oh, and the coaches are saying they agreed 3 rounds.
Right, so that's interesting. So Wilfred Edmund,
this is bad. Yeah, absolutely.
At this point in time,
I think maybe for him, going the distance was kind of a moral victory. Edmund now is trying to get out of the cage. He's talking to
Ladies and gentlemen, with Wilfred Edmund refusing to come out for round number 4, your winner and the new Contenders middleweight champion, Jason Radcliffe.
And that's such a shame because Edmund, I mean, Radcliffe would not want to win like that.
yeah, you can see, look at the way his demeanour,
He's
the way
not
he's
celebrating,
walking.
is he?
He's an absolute warrior, and he trained for this. He went to a different country, 12 hours away plus, to train. And, I mean, he
Ladies
doesn't
and
want to win
gentlemen,
like
thank
that.
you
He's
so
going to come
much
back,
for
he's
coming
going to
out
defend
tonight
this
to
belt,
Contenders
and
number
it's going to be a
17.
decisive
It's been a fantastic
win
night of
for
action.
him. I mean,
We've got a lot more coming up for you in February.
seasoned
Jason,
professional,
come and have a word on that.
no good against this.
Absolutely.
I know that's not how you wanted to end the night. I know you rather go the distance, have a good fight. But tell me a little bit about where you're going next.
Well, to be fair, you know, keep active, stay active. You know, when I get straight back in the gym. Thanks to Tiger Muay Thai for helping me for this camp. You know, my performance tonight, you know, he's a southpaw. You know, he didn't have much time to do a southpaw for the end of camp. So, you know, we had to switch it because we had opponents change. So, you know, it's a bit awkward, but it's a fight at the end of the day. I'm not really happy with my performance, but you know, I always come back stronger. So.
And just, we've got to touch on it really. UFC's got to be coming. It's got to be next up, right?
Yeah, you know, March 18th, you know, UFC, London, so you may not, show me, you know where I'm at.
Congratulations, Jason.